Yo.
It's not like they were homophobic towards us, or at least I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
But they did think
Yeah.
that it was two couples that were on honeymoons together.
Yeah.
It was her and then me and
right.
and so we didn't get badly treated, but we definitely got ignored a fair bit for the first couple days. And then when they realized that we were just friends, right? Then the wait staff and stuff like that, then they started like joking with us and stuff.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but like they really thought it was all interracial couples.
Man. They probably even matter at you for, taking a black guy.
Yeah. Diluting the bloodline.
I know. What do you mean the bloodline? You're not getting pregnant, dumbass. Man, you're going all out in this relationship. You're going to have grandkids with this guy.
Oh, boy. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to keep that part in the podcast. The context will not be available to our fine listeners, but it is what it is.
Jeez. Blurt out everybody's names, dude. That was hilarious. Anyways.
Fun facts about sports in Canada.
All right. Hard transition. That's what I'm going to call, if Yasin was a rapper, transitions. Hard transitions. No, this guy's just...
That's it. No. All right, number one, hockey and lacrosse are Canada's national sports.
We got two?
Apparently.
When do you think it was just lacrosse and then hockey? They were just like, dude, we got to also pick it. Somebody else might take it.
Yeah, there's so much ice.
Yeah.
What else are we going to do? Also, I mean, no one cares about lacrosse except for lacrosse players and their parents. No one watches it. It's not an Olympic sport, is it?
I don't know.
That's sad.
That's I've been to a lacrosse game. I watched the Toronto Rock at the Air Canada Centre back in the day. Tons of fun.
Oh, yeah. Watch any sport. It's fun. Dude,
Damn it,
I'll watch two crabs fight.
What?
Take two crabs, put them in a bucket.
Yeah.
Let them fight.
What kind of animal? What?
I'm just saying. Hockey is a winter sport, whereas lacrosse is a summer sport. You don't say.
Oh, that makes sense.
However, very few people play lacrosse, especially when compared to soccer. And here's the thing: this is bad marketing on big lacrosse. There's no one's saying like, "Hey, your little kid wants to play soccer league," or I mean, like a league sport during the summertime or whatnot. Sign them up for lacrosse. How is it that the Japanese people came from Japan into Canada,
right?
And they're in all of these community centers,
right?
And they're teaching karate, and there's more kids in karate than they are playing lacrosse in Canada. You are horrible at marketing your sport, and I say that as a person who did karate for 8 years.
It's so funny. I'm like, why is he bringing the Japanese into this? How is it that the Japanese people? I'm like, slow it down. What are you talking about? This is another hard transition. You're gonna Alex Jones this thing. It's true though, because this should have been like, hey, when the winter ends, your kids stop caring about hockey? Be Canadian. Hit up, whatever. I don't even know what a stick is called in lacrosse.
Right. Brown people didn't get an opportunity to assimilate into true Canadianism.
Okay.
Right? Because lacrosse wasn't even something that was on the radar.
No.
They looked at hockey and they're like, you need $5,000 for all the pads? Right. I'm not going to play that.
Yeah. Plus, we already have hockey back in our countries and a lot simpler.
Yeah. You play it on grass.
Yeah. And you don't have to have a hockey stick. You can have any stick.
Is it polo or is it, what are you playing? Are you playing the sports?
Floor hockey. Floor hockey is what it's called.
Floor hockey? No, it's grass hockey. It's called field hockey.
It's called field hockey or floor hockey. Yeah.
Field hockey.
We
That's
just
what
call it
girls
hockey.
play. Girls play. I've never seen a dude play field hockey.
Yeah. It's I think Pakistan's national sport possibly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So their sport is a lesbian sport.
Yeah, I think so. Looking at the possibly.
Yeah. The demographics really.
I was with you until like you shat on hockey, dude. Hockey is a great sport. Jahangir Khan, I think he was a squash player. I don't know a lot about Pakistan, but I'm very patriotic about this. Hockey is our thing.
Okay, hockey is your thing. I thought it was the paddle, the cricket.
Yeah, we try. That's just any place the British colonized that plays some cricket.
That's why it's all the things like Australia plays it as well and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys ever win
Yeah, we won in 1990 something the World Cup.
Wow.
Yeah, it was on the last ball,
Right.
and we hit a 6
Right. And
to win it.
And every Daisy uncle is still rolling on that high.
I am. The ones that are alive, it's not gonna happen again. So plus, like, we die pretty quickly, as diabetes.
Yeah, you got to stop putting so much oil in your food, man.
I know. I'm telling you, man. I'm
Right?
trying to tell all of our people it's not working.
Order some chicken katakat.
Yeah,
from,
keep going.
From Barbecue Tonight. Man, it's just floating in oil.
Yep.
You got to drop a piece of Bounty Quicker Picker Upper on top of it, and it will just soak up the top layer of oil. You just give it back to them. Like, you throw that away.
No, here, I want some money back. They know, you know how this works.
Here, put this in your car engine. You'll never have to do an oil change ever again.
Yep.
All right, that was number one.
Yep.
Anyway, people play lacrosse. It's a stick with a net. It looks kind of fun. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rough though.
You can hit people with the
stick, right?
With the stick if they have the ball.
Yeah, see, that's it. That's what it is. You got to be strong, right? Like the Aborigine people.
Yep.
Right? They played the sport. This is why they don't have no bitches.
Yep.
Right? Strong people.
Right.
Lacrosse. There it is.
100%.
Moving on.
All the way.
Number 2. The baseball glove was invented in Canada in 1883.
What? How is that true?
Also, was it just a Canadian that was watching Americans play baseball and they say, "Hey, they need some help"?
And you're just like, why are all those men's hands broken?
Also, how come cricket? There's no. Because
they're men.
Oh.
Yeah, right. They don't need no. Yeah, barely any of them have hands.
Okay.
Just have stumps there. Yeah, I don't know, but some of them aren't wearing any. Like not even a cloth glove or anything.
Yeah. No, they're not doing anything.
The Wicketsmen wear like cool gloves with webbing.
Yeah.
Nothing like a baseball glove.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody else is just like they need to they catch and throw.
Yeah, I guess with their bare hands, like
they double catch it like this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man.
Running and diving, double catching things.
I wonder how many fingers are broken in cricket.
Jammed fingers, man. It's a hard ball. I got hit in the head with a ball once, almost knocked me out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got up. I don't know where I was. My mom was there.
Yeah. Mommy.
Yeah. And then this is what I heard. I heard some young people apologizing to my mom for hitting me in the head with a ball, and my mom going, "It's okay."
Hey, man, shouldn't I sign off on this answer?
I was in a flashbang is what it felt like. I was like, bing! That's all I heard. I was like, is it okay?
Don't feel like it's okay.
What's that sound?
Number 3. Basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. James Naismith.
Dr. James, he's a doctor.
Who is in doctor of what?
Good question.
We'll have to find out. In 1891, defined 13 rules of the game while teaching it at a local YMCA in Springfield, Massachusetts. He was in America when he invented a game. I'm assuming it's supposed to. That's an American sport. That's an American sport. That's an American sport.
It's made by a Canadian, you know?
Yeah. What doctor was he? Hold on. Let's find out.
Yeah, man.
Better be an impressive doctor.
I don't care if he was a doctor of insectology, bro. Whatever that's actually called.
That's actually kind of fun, right?
Yeah, Gresham. I would say I love this guy's imagination. Bored inside, probably in Indiana or some bullshit. Probably. And made a whole sport. Now it's the biggest sport in the world. Only 100 and some odd years ago. Canadian.
All right, here we go.
Doctor of basketballology.
Physical educator and physician. Christian chaplain. Sports coach. Yeah.
He's a physician, dude. He's a legit doctor. You skipped over that. This guy's a doctor. Like, at the hospital. It's not like some PhD in finance or some nonsense.
Yeah, it would seem they barely talk about that. He taught physical education. He is a gym teacher, bro.
He's a physician. That's a doctor. What do you need? Is LinkedIn? What are you?
Yeah, I want
You do a more stringent check than hospitals over here. You ever hear those stories where like this guy was faking being a doctor for 8 years, and you're like, what?
He won multiple. Earned a BA in physical education and a diploma in the Presbyterian College in Montreal. Physical education, and became the first McGill director of athletics.
Okay.
Bro, I think he's a doctor of gym teachers.
But didn't this say it was a physician?
I think they're just throwing that words around.
You can't just throw around a physician.
It's like, chiropractors be like, you can call me doctor. Be like, no.
All right, man, whatever. This said Dr. James Naismith. You're trying to, we're doing
he's
a Canadian
honorable,
history thing, and then you're trying to like take this guy's PhD away.
Give that shit back.
You downgraded him to a friggin',
He's a
peach farmer or something. He's just like throwing balls in baskets, and I gotta. What's number 4?
All right, moving on. Canada has hosted the Olympic Games 3 times. 1976, 1988, and 2010. Wow, that's a really unfun fact.
Yeah, that's not a fun fact.
Nothing we can do about that.
That fact just completely depends on the coolness of the Olympics.
Yeah.
If the Olympics were if Cirque du Soleil bought the Olympics,
that would be fun.
And they added some cool you got to jump through a fire hoop.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna name off some sports icons. I'm gonna skip the first one.
Cool.
Sidney Crosby, Gordie Howe, Steve Nash.
Wait, hold on. What do you know about Sidney Crosby? Just checking.
Yeah, he's a hockey player. He won. He won us the gold like a few years back.
Yeah.
Got hit by a puck a couple of times. Got a couple concussion situations.
I didn't know about those.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I don't know that much about him. I knew he was a Penguin.
Yeah, it's a good player.
Yep, good name.
Mike Weir.
Yep.
Steve Nash, obviously.
Steve Nash,
legend.
one of the best.
Cassie Campbell for women's hockey. I don't even know Cassie Campbell, and I watch women's hockey when it's like Worlds. I don't remember that. Cassie Campbell.
I think she exists.
Right. And then the number 1. This is the reason why I skipped it so that I can say it at the very end. The great one. Wayne Gretzky.
George St. Pierre.
I mean, George St. Pierre should be on this list.
Yeah, right.
But the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky was so great at hockey. Let me tell you a little bit. Let me be a little bit of a sports nerd over here. Okay. So the way how they calculate stats in hockey is that they put together your actual goals and your assists together, and that's the stat that you have that's against your name, right? At the end of the day, Wayne Gretzky was so amazing that if you take away his goals and you only calculate his assists, he's still number 1.
That's why they call him
the Great One.
Wayne Gretzky. Okay, Great One.
Yeah.
It's also the best nickname. I know Muhammad Ali's the GOAT.
Yeah.
But he got that much. The Great One.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
It is pretty impressive. Number 6, Whistler, British Columbia, is consistently ranked as one of the best places in North America for downhill skiing. Of no consequence for us brown men.
Damn. That's the whole stat.
Then again, so is Lake Louise in Alberta, recommended as the ultimate guide to ski in Banff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta get more skiing stuff.
No, I'm okay.
I don't want to get hurt.
I fell down. I've done skiing a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. When you fall with skis, you can either fall like to the side, nice and parallel. It's not too bad. But if you fall with the skis going in opposite directions, there goes your MCL. And if you fall going in the inside direction, there goes your ACL.
Oof.
Yeah. That's probably not physically accurate. But
how you do both? Well, I tore my ACL, gathered myself, and guess what happened?
Yeah. So I don't like skiing.
All right, I'm with you.
But I've done it like 5 times. It was a strong effort.
Yeah.
Also, I did not realize that the whole goal of skiing was to zigzag on your way down the hill. Okay?
Man, who'd you go with?
Because when my dad... I actually went and did lessons. They were horrible, obviously.
What were the lessons?
Because, listen, when your dad brings you to the top of a hill...
Okay.
Right? Puts a sled. Tobogganing? Can't say it.
Toboggan.
Thank you, toboggan.
Yeah,
Why do you sound like someone from Massachusetts?
What
Toboggan.
happened? All right. You sound like somebody from all sorts of places, bro. You sound like you've never been here before.
All right. So you put a sled down, and he plops you on top of the sled, and he gives you a gentle nudge, and then you fly down the hill, right? You're not zigzagging down. The goal was for you to get from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill as fast as possible.
Yeah,
alive. That's what snow sports are.
Right.
You slide on shit. Right. You don't see when people are doing the luge that they're zigzagging. They're going as fast as they can down the pipe. Right. So I go do these lessons, right? And they're like, oh, it's do a pizza slice, and then you can slow down, and then go a little bit left, go a little bit right. And I thought they were just testing your ability to turn. I didn't know.
You're like, I just want French fries. I want no pizza, bro. I'm not trying to get full right now. What's happening?
I didn't know that this was something that they expected you to do on all the hills. I thought he just wanted to see that I could go a little bit
what a
left
pizza
and
and
a
French
little
fries
go
is
right.
like an immigration test over here. You thought he was just testing you on your food knowledge?
So I was pretty good. They gave me a blue dot.
Okay.
Okay, they put the blue dot on my
Obviously,
ski
they
lift.
should have a higher standard. You don't even know what these foods are used for.
Right? I get myself to the top of the hill, and then I get to the top of the hill, and I start moving my way down.
Yeah.
I tuck my ski poles in, and I don't move. And I go all the way down. And then I did this like a few times, and I realized that every time I'm stopping, by the time I slow down, I'm like past the picnic tables,
Right.
past the lineup for the rentals for the skis. Like I just keep going, right? And people are looking at me weird. And I'm wondering to myself, why is there so much traffic at the bottom of the hill? Don't they know that people are coming in here quick? And I actually never realized it.
Yeah.
Until
that you were perpetuating stereotypes
couple
about
of-
brown people.
A couple of years after, I'm like, oh, you're supposed to go sideways.
Dude, I was at the bottom of a Blue Mountain Hill with my friend Ibrahim. He's Punjabi, and this girl smashed so hard into him. He got up. She had knocked herself out unconscious.
Wow.
And I was like, man.
I mean, if you're gonna run into a Punjabi, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm like,
They're kind of
dude,
built big.
That could have been me. If she hit me, like, we would have both gotten hurt so bad. I wouldn't have gotten back up. This dude was like tall, and I was like, see, and you can somehow maintain your balance and come all the way down if things just work out.
Yeah.
And then you're just going like 40 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, flat surface through the crowd.
Just going, oh, no. Like there's very little. You're not even generally making a sound. You're like a silent assassin.
Yeah.
You know? You're not screaming generally. People aren't yelling down the hill.
No,
like,
it's not. It's
"Ah!" You know, that's what they
it's
should
not-
be doing.
It's not like a roller coaster, but it feels like it.
Look out for that guy with his hands up. That guy's having too much fun. Look out for that guy. Because I don't know why he has sticks. He's not going left or right. That guy's.
Also, I didn't know what the sticks were for.
He thinks he's doing toboggan and he can't even pronounce that right.
tobogganing.
Tobogganing. He thinks this was a chocolate delight he was trying to get. His dad asked me if he wanted a Toblerone. He said yes, he's out here. He has no idea. And he protested the pizza French fry thing because he wanted a Toblerone all along. We're done. What's the next fact?
All right, number 7. The Royal Montreal Golf Club, founded in 1873, is the oldest golf club in North America.
Shit, I can't do nothing with that, man. What year?
1873. That was back in the day, dude.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, how many times do you think that there was an actual, like a duel? You know, you putt wrong, or someone sneezes, rolls your ball the wrong way, right?
Right.
You take your glove, your white glove,
Yeah.
you walk over to the guy who sneezed, and you slap him in the face with your white glove.
Ooh.
Right? That is essentially you throwing down the gauntlet,
Right.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah, then how many people do you think died in the Royal Montreal Golf Club?
Ooh, I hope all of them.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
I mean, that's just because I have a certain image in my head.
Of what there is? Good sir.
don't
Oh,
know.
Reginald!
I feel like back then there was probably like such few fun things to do that people were like, I have money. You guys want to make a golf course?
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then you end up here. I hope no, I don't know. Dueling was scary. I'm glad we don't do that anymore.
Crazy.
Other
Yeah,
than-
I would not want to.
Other than the South,
Yeah,
basically.
still doing that. Number 8, the first indoor ice hockey game took place in March 3rd, 1875, at the Victoria Skating Rink in Montreal. Man, a lot of shit's happening in Montreal.
1875.
The ice hockey, football, and baseball are the top spectator sports for Canadians.
Yeah, that's a
Also,
old
who's
stat.
watching the CFL when there's the NFL?
Yeah, well, no, I think spectator on TV maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Also,
because I'm watching the CFL.
also, why did they think that it would be a good idea to make a CFL when there was already an NFL?
They were like, you know what? Not enough Canadian teams can have football. If we do this, we will monopolize. You know, actually, what? No Canadian teams have football teams. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, let's take advantage of this, and it hasn't worked out.
All right. We're going to our bread and butter. Interesting facts about Canadian animals.
Ooh, Canadian animals.
A 9.3 kilogram lobster is the largest documented lobster caught.
Wow.
And it was caught back in Nova Scotia in 1977.
9 point. Well, how many pounds is that, bro?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check it out right now.
What do you think our listeners are geniuses to be able to? You think they're what, mathematicians? They know about. They have a.
9.3 kg to lbs.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
What is it?
It's more than you thought it was going to be. 20 pounds.
This is more of a flex on how little we know about it. Like, bro, 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Dude, you can pick up 20 pounds is heavy.
Yeah.
That's a weight.
You know what? Here's the thing, though.
Dude,
Right?
Yeah.
You've gone to Ripley's. Mm-hmm. Have you seen some of the lobsters that they have in those things? Those are big-ass lobsters. Those are not the lobsters that we get to see at TNT.
No.
You know,
those are sad lobsters. Those bum me out so much. Like, how long has this lobster been here?
Yeah, that's true.
Years.
No, it can't be.
Can be.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes you just see like there's like crabs, the crabs in their little in the big styrofoam box situation.
Yeah.
And you're like, man.
Yeah. Next fact.
Suck, right?
This lobster's bumming everybody out.
The Musk Ox has an inner fur layer that is finer than cashmere and can be spun into wool that is very much warmer than sheep's wool. It's called Kiviot.
Oh, what's a?
It's very expensive.
It's called a Musk Ox.
It's a Musk Ox.
Can you pull up a picture?
Let's do it. I wonder if it smells like musk.
It must.
It musk.
No, I wasn't trying to do that. But I would imagine that this thing, if this thing is as musky as I imagine it's living up here,
Yeah.
it has like a fine coat on it and it smells like shit.
Yeah. All
You
right. Let me just. Here. There we go. That's what he
Yo,
looks
that
like.
looks like that thing would smell, dude.
So it's Latin for musky sheep ox.
Yeah.
Also spelled musk. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I want to see what's.
You should Google what it smells
Has
like.
a strong odor.
Yeah, exactly.
Is known for its strong odor emitted by males during the seasonal rut. That BO.
Through their tarsal gland. That's their gland, by the way.
From what? I believe you, man.
Oh man, they'd be putting that scent on you.
From which the name its name derives. This musky odor has an effect on attracting females during the mating season.
Dude, these guys are from Brampton or something.
I'm gonna call from now on. We're gonna call Brampton dudes that smell like too much cologne Musk Ox.
Yep, I think that's less racially charged.
Yeah.
And it also feels like Brampton dudes is a Canadian animal, which I kind of like as a
that's true.
as a group.
That's great. All right, point number 3. 50% of the world's polar bears live in Nunavut.
No way, 50%?
Yeah. So like all 6 of them because there's barely any left.
Hey, come on.
I know. I'm sad.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. You know what? Listen. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm upset about this Coca-Cola situation.
Tell me more.
Okay. Coca-Cola uses fuzzy white bears in their commercials that makes people be like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I would like a Coca-Cola because then I could also maybe one day pet a bear. I don't know how this works, the advertisement works.
But it works.
They're using, it's working.
It's working.
Right? And here's the thing.
Yeah.
How much money has Coca-Cola...
Millions of dollars. Off the image of these bears.
No, that's true. But like, how much money have they put into the conservation of polar bears?
Probably nothing.
Let me find the frick out.
They probably gave... Coca-Cola probably just gave bears Coke. They're like, here you go. Those people are horrible. What are you Googling?
Polar bear conservation Coca-Cola. All right, let me bring it up. Polar bears have been beloved Coca-Cola icons since 1922. And this campaign is a way...
1922?
Yeah, Coca-Cola's been around for a bit. Bro, you go to a place in Africa that doesn't have access to water.
They got Coca-Cola.
They got Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so here we go. This campaign is Coke's way of helping preserve the Arctic habitat. Arctic Home extends Coca-Cola's support of the WWF's polar bear conservation efforts and is built upon the global partnership focused on freshwater conservation. That's funny coming from Coca-Cola. But yeah, apparently
they're doing stuff. Shit.
Yeah. It's a tax break. I still don't. What I want right now is I want the CEO of Coca-Cola to go and live with the polar bears.
Yeah, I want him to marry a bear.
Yes.
And figure out this population issue.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
That's what you owe the bear, Coca-Cola.
He should mate with a bear.
Yeah, he should mate with a bear, and not just polar bears, others as well.
Yeah, just all of them.
What's the next fact?
All right. Alrighty. Okay, next one. There are 200 species of mammals in Canada. Nothing we can do with that.
Wait, sorry. What was the fact?
There are 200 species of mammals in
200.
Canada.
Did you know there? If I was to ask you like point blank right now, hey, are there 200 species of mammals? Would you say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
All
I'm,
right,
like
never mind. There's nothing
I'm
to
expecting 1,000 in Canada. You'll find about 630 bird species in Canada.
Okay.
Nothing we can do over there. Number 6, Canada's beaver is the second largest rodent in the world,
Ooh.
weighing up to 60 pounds. That fat dude.
Yep.
The largest rodent is the
Capybara.
found in
I'll
South
send you
America and weighing up to 100 pounds. But we don't insult the weight of a capybara because we like them.
We like them. I don't even know how they get that big.
Yeah, man. It barely looks like they're trying to find food. I think if food just gets brought to them because they're so nice. While the industry has since collapsed, Newfoundland was once home to some of the best fishing in the world, especially for cod. Wow, really bum us up over like
Can
industrial
you pull a
fishing.
picture of a cod?
Okay, let's do it.
I've heard from a lot of people that have been to Newfoundland. I've had brown friends go on road trips in Newfoundland, and they have seen amazing animals, including like moose.
Cod looks like a catfish.
Can you see?
Yeah. Looks slimy like one too. It doesn't even have scales or something.
Yeah, that's not very impressive. All
Yeah.
right.
But
It's a
cod
good
tastes
fish.
good.
It tastes
good.
great.
Yeah. Fish sticks.
Fish sticks, fish and chips, moose.
Oh, we're about to get into some moose. Wait, no, hold on. Number 8. There are 11 subspecies of Canada geese.
No
The
way.
4 smallest species are called the cackling geese. Canadian geese can be found throughout any of the major cities and can be quite feisty if they feel threatened.
It's a fact. It's literally in the facts.
those
Can
are
you show me a
facts.
picture of a cackling goose?
Yeah,
I want to
why
see if they look different.
I imagine it's just a regular goose with
With the macaque on.
with
It seems like a more of an asshole.
with the Joker makeup.
Oh.
You know, cackling. Ha, 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 ha. What? It looks exactly the same. It's got
I
it's got a
concur.
shorter. It's got a shorter neck.
Yeah, that's
got
not
a
different.
shorter
I was
neck.
hoping something would look.
Holy shnikes!
Very
It just
different.
looks like a smaller Canadian geese. Don't look it up, people.
No,
It's
don't
not
worry
worth
about
it.
New Zealand, you can just shoot them and eat them.
Canadian geese?
Any animal that isn't like a pet, you can shoot and kill without any permits.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
They don't have any predators on the whole island.
So they have to be taking out some like that's their population control.
That's their population control. Otherwise, you just fly around and shoot them from helicopters and just leave them there.
Right. Number 9. There are nearly 2.5 million this in Canada.
2.5 million. It's like I'm just like Tamil people. I know a lot of Tamil people.
It's an animal.
It's an okay. Yeah, it's the theme of the thing. All right, I got you. Raccoons,
No.
coyotes,
Caribou.
caribou.
2.5 million. That's a lot of caribou. How come we're not eating caribou? How come there's no caribou steaks?
It's not that much.
2.5 million? That's a lot.
Okay, how many cows are in Canada?
I don't know.
Would you say if 2.5 is caribou, which is also known as a reindeer?
4 million.
All right, Google it. How many cows in Canada? I'm gonna say you're gonna be shocked, and it's gonna be like 60 million or some nonsense.
3.53 million beef cows.
That doesn't make any sense.
So 4 million. 4 million. I was good. I was like 4 million.
That's pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
Well, all this caribou is mainly in that.
The north.
Yeah, you can't. Hey, man, just get off of
I
the
just want-
caribou.
I want caribou
You just want
burgers.
food.
You know what? I haven't
There's-
eaten since like 3 o'clock yesterday.
Of course you haven't.
Yeah, I'm doing intermittent fasting, and this mitten is very long. Churchill, Manitoba, is also home to the largest beluga whale migration in the world. In fact, you can get up close and personal with them in the summer months. A beluga whale. They look good, right? They look like they're happy, I think. I think like beluga whales look like they're a little happy.
Is that in the beluga one, the
They're
gray
white.
one?
They're white.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hella white. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Like, ooh.
Yeah, man. I went
Pretty
to
cute,
the
pretty
Atlanta aquarium, and we got inside, and they're like, "Holy shit, you guys have whales?" Because we went to the Toronto one,
Yeah.
and
Get some
somehow you don't
sharks,
feel
pretty
bad
crazy,
because
yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, "Oh, you guys have 3 whales," and they're like, "Yeah, they'll be gone soon." They were like trying to make excuses for their whales.
Oh,
It's really funny.
Yeah.
You can't have whales.
You shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't feel bad about having a couple sharks in there, just so you can be like, look, these are the predators of the sea. You know, a regular fish also don't feel too bad about. A turtle, I'm like, man, what do you do? Yeah.
Okay.
But like a couple sharks you put in there, you'd be like, all right, cool. They look kind of dead inside, right?
Right.
I don't think that they should have a bad life. I'm just merely saying, well, one or two in an aquarium for the country.
Yeah.
Like there's one aquarium in Canada,
Right.
and then this is where you put a couple sharks in it.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it. But you can't put a whale. You can't put a dolphin. You can't put a whale. Kill a whale. Can't do any of those.
I would
things.
only
Let them
put like a
outside.
shark, like if it's like a bad shark, it took off somebody's foot, and we're like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta go. You
That's
gotta go
it.
to jail.
Yeah, instead of trying to find the shark and then putting it down, you
Yeah.
should be like, yeah, you just gotta.
You gotta serve some time. We'll let you go in 7 to 8 years.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. That's good. That's
If you
good.
have some good behavior, do some tricks, maybe sooner.
Yeah,
Shark.
let them know. Number 12. Canada is home to the Narcisse snake pits in Manitoba.
What?
The largest orgy of garter snakes
Oh,
in
man,
the world.
making the whole list worth it on this fact. What? What happened?
That's
Their
that's
snakes are
exactly it.
orgying?
Okay,
Dude, imagine walking in on this.
I think
Ah! Ah!
the air is musty.
It's friction.
It sounds like stirring.
Where is this?
In Manitoba, so very far away.
what
We'll
kind
never
of
go
snake?
there. It's garter snakes. So this small little snakes over here. Also,
not
I'm gonna
that
type
small.
in orgy of snake.
And also, like, tell me how big a garter snake is. I gotta.
They're like the garden snakes. They're super small. Hold on.
I think they're like
CBC
3
on
foot long,
Twitter.
no?
What's that?
Isn't there like a 3 foot long snake?
Hold on a second. Let me play this.
You pretend like your garden has snakes. They're like a garden snake.
All these male red-sided
you hear
garter
that?
snakes have been
I don't
waiting
even
for
have my
the
headset on this
females
whole
to
time.
emerge
Oh my
from
God.
their hibernation. Then slowly, in ones and twos, the females begin to appear. Females emit a
Jeez.
pheromone.
Okay,
that-
so I thought like you know how they say like what's a group of an animal?
Yeah.
And there's a word for it.
Right.
Right. I thought an orgy of snakes was just a group of snakes. That's what they were. They were just using orgy as like a group of snakes. No. This is an actual orgy.
Yeah, I know, Yasin. I like how you're like, dude, you won't believe it. An orgy of snakes is literally an orgy of snakes. And when I say literally, I mean literally.
I mean, there's 4 dudes on this one lady snake
into a frenzy.
that we're watching on
How big is
CBC.
it?
But I mean, hold on.
Dozens of males.
That's
cling
a
to
snake,
her,
man. That's
trying
not
to
some little
mate.
snake.
Also, why are they playing this like?
What is this music?
The sensual guitar
Female
sound.
dislodges her partner.
Snake orgy music.
Oh wait, yo, check out this. Check out where I stopped it here. That's an orgy.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's like a bunch of dudes.
yeah. There's a lot there. But the ladies are emitting their pheromones. So in this case, I guess they're asking for it.
No, they're definitely. You're all off today, by the way. They're literally dude. They're releasing the pheromones.
Yeah, they showed up to an orgy and they're releasing pheromones. I think that's all the
That's as
nonverbal
much
cues.
consent. I don't know who you're trying to meet to here. I guess she's came to an orgy with all the pheromones and released it. Maybe she spilled it. Maybe she was driving by to
She's just walking
a friend's
around
house
with a
and she
container of
dropped-
pheromones, man.
Yo, man. Manitoba?
Yeah, Manitoba.
Not going to Manitoba.
Yeah.
Going to Newfoundland
Yeah.
to see the moose and the cod.
Good lord. Yeah, we're not.
When's
Yikes.
that season?
That looks
I'm not
gross.
going any season before that or after that.
Okay, so after a long, cold winter, the red-sided garter snakes are finally out.
They
of
weren't
their
red
underground
before all
caves.
this shit.
They were underground caves in Narcisse.
My God.
Okay, let's find out how big a Canadian garter snake is. Canadian garter snake size.
Ontario has like
60 centimeters long. So just under a meter.
Yeah.
40 centimeters shorter than a meter.
Nice.
So it's not too big. It's like, yeah, like that.
Yeah. How many feet?
2 feet? 3 feet?
Sure.
What, you want it? You want it? You want
Yeah. As long as we're on this continent, I don't want anything in kilometers.
And you don't want anything in
centimeters.
thing? Okay, 1.9, so 2 feet.
2 feet.
That's what I got.
You know what?
I
That's
give
pretty small.
Yeah,
All
it's
right. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know what I mean by any of that. Jeez, Manitoba.
Yeah, but
God
so there's
dang.
just
Snake orgies.
Yo, you know how gross the cleanup would be?
Whose job would it be?
I don't know. It's gotta be
sure
some other bugs.
That
They're
eat
like,
it. That's their thing. They've been waiting all year for this orgy. That's how nature works.
Yeah, you know what? It was like that'd be a really funny like movie for
Some South Park
a Bug's
episode.
Life, Bug's Life number 2.
Yeah.
You know, it's just following these bugs that had to clean up a snake orgy afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
This one bug is like, we're better than this. We could just be cutting leaves. Do you know that there's ants that just cut leaves and they walk around with them? Why do we need to clean an orgy? Well, son, this is the way how it's been done for centuries. So we just wait for them to get their freak on and we go in there and clean it up. We roll it into a ball.
It's as good as any concept. I'm like, yeah, it's better than the Bee Life or whatever Jerry Seinfeld
Yeah, I
made.
never watched that movie.
No, don't worry about it.
It's not good, right?
No, this is much better.
Let's see. That was that list. Okay, all right. We're pretty good over here. But let me just see if there's any other lists.
What are
that
the
would
list
be good.
options?
Yeah, that's
Read a couple out.
That's exactly where I'm going over here. Also, this was written by shoutouts to Matthew G. Bailey from Must Do Canada.
What's up, Matt?
Yeah.
Thanks for these facts, bro.
Thanks. We
I don't agree
appreciate
with
it.
your
Some of
numbering them.
Yeah.
You know?
You might want to do like more dramatic later on. And
How is a
less-
snake orgy
like
lower than number of animals?
Yeah, honestly. Famous Canadians, fun facts about Canadians, Canadian cities, geography, history, national parks, famous Canadian inventions and medical advancements. Let's go with that. That might be
I hope it's not too technical.
it's it might be a prideful thing.
All right, let's do it.
Right.
Let's highlight some Canadians.
Canadians Scott Abbott and Chris Haney invented the popular game of Trivial Pursuit. I thought this was medical.
Did
but-
you misread something?
No, it's famous inventions and medical
Oh,
advancements.
okay.
All right. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. I did not know.
I like how those two are back to back.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, I know.
Telecommunications.
Yeah.
All right. He spent most of his time between Brantford, Ontario, Boston, Massachusetts, and Baddeck, Nova Scotia.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so Canadian Joseph Armand Bombardier
Wow.
invented the snowmobile.
Wow.
And then eventually
Bombs.
said yeah,
Eventually bombs, actually.
this is a great transportation over snow. Let's kill a lot of people. Next. That's what I want to do. Cosmic Hero Superman was co-created by Canadian Joe Shuster.
Okay.
The Daily Planet is actually based in Toronto. Is based on the Toronto Star, and Metropolis was modeled after Toronto.
No way. Is that true?
According to-
Metropolis was modeled after Toronto.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Did you know that?
No, I did not. That's interesting, actually.
That's insane.
Wolverine is another superhero hailed from Canada.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that we knew.
Yeah. Also, nobody should really get too much credit for creating Superman. Any child with half an imagination come up with is just nodding to all the main,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah.
Superpower, powered by the sun. Cirque du Soleil was created in Montreal, Quebec.
Cool.
That seems correct. Insulin was discovered by a Dr. Frederick Banting in 1921 in University of Toronto. Helped further by Charles Best and Bertram Collip. Okay, whatever.
That's pretty cool.
The snowblower was invented by Arthur Sicard in 1927. That makes sense.
Yeah. That
Snowblower.
does. That's
Yeah.
Yep.
Thomas A. Hearn invented the electric cooking range.
Huh.
So the stovetop,
Wow.
1862.
I like how that's more impressive than insulin. You're like, the stovetop, dude. We made the stovetop.
That actually makes me happier, to be honest with you. This next one makes me happy as well. IMAX was invented by Ferguson. I don't know how. Graham.
Dude, it's Alexander Graham Ferguson.
Grame. If that's the way how you spell your Graham. Oh, yeah.
Maybe somebody's grandma. No, okay. But that was, because of them, we all got that experience.
Roman Croitor and Robert Kerr, 1967. 3 Canadian filmmakers, over 500 IMAX theaters in 45 countries. Well done.
Are they coming back?
IMAX?
No, right?
No, yeah, there's still Square One's gotten one IMAX.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. James Till and Ernest McClock credited with the discovery of the stem cell.
Wow.
That's cool because they're definitely going to try to put some stem cells in us, right? Let's get ourselves some placentas, pull out some stem cells, and put it in my shoulder and my knee, man. I got like a patella tendon.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an
situation.
eye on you around hospitals. You sound like you're about to just steal
I'm
placentas.
just gonna bag a couple placentas.
You sound that look in your eye that nobody else saw.
This is young placenta. If this is young placenta, I want this right now.
If it smells funny in your basement, I'm not coming in.
Right. Or you might want to come in because you
Get some of this placenta.
some of the stem cells, bro. Elizabeth Catherine Bagshaw was one of Canada's first female doctors and medical director of the first birth control clinic in Canada. She's been recognized as providing outstanding contributions to quality of life of women in Canada.
What year? Would it say year or no?
No, it does not. This is like last year.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Catherine Bagshaw.
Strong name. Bagshaw.
Bagshaw. All right, number 12. Canada's most famous space contribution is the Canadarm.
Man, we really got our name in there. It's just like, how do we let people know it's ours?
Canadarm.
One way or another. Even if you have to twist. Never mind.
Which is a remote-controlled mechanical arm.
I know what it is, dude, and I know where it's made.
I gotta keep reading it. Also known as the Shuttle Remote Manipulator System, SARMS. During its 30-year career with NASA. Man, this inanimate object has a career. With NASA's Space Shuttle program, the robotic arm deployed and captured and repaired satellites, positioned astronauts, and maintained equipment and moved cargo.
Okay.
All right. That is it. That is a fair bit of Canadian facts for you.
Yeah, man. It's not even Canada Day.
No, it's not. But we wouldn't be able to do it in Canada Day because,
No.
Yeah, it's dog shit. Sorry, I brought the mood back down again. I've been doing this all podcast. Hopefully you guys like this one. This one was fun. Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good